As a teacher, when I teach both students and other teachers, this is one of my favorite features of a Mac. It's the one that I almost can't live without. But a lot of people don't use it. And this is the zooming feature. And what this allows you to do is no matter where you're on the screen is you can zoom in on something like that. You can go in wherever your mouse is and you can zoom straight in. So especially if you're giving a tutorial on something and you need to focus and say something like, all right, I need everybody to touch on the apple up in the top left hand corner, then you can zoom in on it without having to worry about, does everybody see my mouse? And you can also see that it moves around with the mouse. Well, there are settings for this. It doesn't work unless you kind of know what the settings are. So we're going to go ahead and open up our settings, our system preferences, and then find the accessibility, which is right there. Ooh, I use the zooming to show you. Go ahead and go to accessibility. And then on the side, I'm not sure how buried this is because I already have it up. Let's go ahead and check. Yeah, it's going to be under zoom. Okay, so touch on zoom. And I don't know what the defaults are, but this is what I like. You can use the keyboard shortcuts to zoom. I have not had a whole lot of luck with that, and I don't like it. Personal preference. I like to use the scroll gesture. You can also use it on a wheel on a mouse. Not as smooth as on the laptop like I'm using. So I'm going to check that one. And then which button are you going to hit on the keyboard to let the computer know that you want to zoom? I use the control because I don't use the control button a whole lot, so I know that one can kind of be dedicated for zooming. So if I touch the control button and then I zoom up or zoom or scroll like I'm on a web page going up or down, then that will zoom in and zoom out. Smooth images, you can kind of see how it gets a little jaggedy when you take that off. It can slow your computer down, but I have not experienced that, so I'll keep that on. And if the zoom follows keyboard focus, so if you're typing and you're in a word processor and you zoom in and you start typing, the screen will follow the keyboard focus as you're typing, as your cursor gets to the end. So that one's really handy if you're doing a lot of typing that you want people to see close up. Zoom style, full screen or picture in picture. I'm doing full screen. Picture in picture is kind of funky, but see how it works. You just go over a section and it gives you a box that you can kind of move around and zoom in on different sections. Personal preference, I like full screen. So hope you can try it out and enjoy.